Alright, hello, Tasty here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get the brand new Warlock exotic gauntlets, Necrotic Grips, as well as the other new exotics through the solo lost sectors with some strategies and tips for you guys. But first, as always, make sure to check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/tastykenlope, spelled the same as my YouTube. I've been streaming some Deepstone Crypt lately, but I will certainly be doing trials once Destiny gets all the bugs out of it and we're able to actually play trials, so be sure to drop a follow so you don't miss out. So now let's get right on into the gameplay and the strategy. So I will be using the new Stasis subclass, the Shadebinder, with some of the different aspects and fragments that make it better. I'd recommend using this or a Solar subclass, and you'll see why later. For the loadout, I recommend Witherhoard because it just is amazing at clearing out the ads and it's very effortless. You'll always be doing damage to somebody with the pools of disgust from it. And then the Ikelos SMG is just super meta right now. This is my god roll, Threat Detector Surrounded with a Surrounded spec. And the Arc SMG is going to be great for this lost sector specifically. And then the Falling Guillotine, as always, for boss DPS, as well as the Void Shielded Minotaurs that we'll be facing. So this one specifically is the Perdition Lost Sector, which works great with this loadout, but this loadout will work for any other lost sectors. So you see this one, the Harpies have the arc shields, that's why your Ikelos SMG is just amazing, but in general this is going to be the best weapon loadout, because really you're able to play, you know, aggressively, but you can also sort of hide behind those Witherhoard shots if you need to get your health back at any point in time, and then you have your Guillotine for dealing with the champions and for doing boss damage. So this is really the best loadout, I think, and you're able to get sub 5-minute runs really easily. So now I'm going to go into some of the armor mods and Charge with Light mods you're going to want to have. I'll keep it general so you could do this with a Titan or Hunter. So for an arc piece of armor, Swift Charge. You become charged with light with rapid kills with your Ikelos SMG. This is the main way you're going to get charged with light, which you'll see what we'll do with it later on. And then on any piece, add Taking Charge so that when you pick up Orbs of Power from your masterworked weapons, very key that you masterwork them, you will become charged with light as well. And then on a Void piece of armor, stacks on stacks, so that for every charge with light you get an extra stack, which really makes the process twice as fast. So that's really great to have. And then to hold all the light, supercharged on a solar piece of armor, giving you 2 additional stacks of charge with light, so you'll be up to 4. And then on your arms, you want anti-barrier SMG to take out the barrier champions with your Ikelos. And then on any Void piece, protective light. I'll get into this more later when you see it, but basically this is the key here. When you're almost dead, you will be able to survive with this buff that you are given. And then on your class item, Surge Eater and Thermal Overload, which basically allow you to disrupt overload champions, and then you are able to get your grenade back right away, which is amazing, and it's the best way to take them out using the Duskfield grenade on Stasis or Solar Nade. As you see here, there's the Duskfield, and then you're able to just guillotine him because he can't do anything, and you get your nade back, and then you'll be able to take care of the very next one, or if you just need a nade to help you out in a situation, you'll have your nade back as well. So then we're going to get right back into the Lost Sector. You'll see there that was the first champion. You have a total of 3 more. In this one specifically, you're going to have another overload coming up here soon. So you got your nade back, so you're ready to deal with him right away. And then you're going to have 2 barriers, which basically my strategy for them has been to try to sword them and like Witherhoard away as well. So you're just able to see how well the Witherhoard is able to do here. And then as soon as the champion comes around, we're just going to throw a nade at him, render him completely useless, and take him out with the guillotine. Hey guys, post-editing Tasty here. I just realized I completely forgot to talk about the Protective Light mod like I promised, which is the entire point of the Charged with Light mods. So here you'll see I procced it Sheltered by the Void because my shields were broken. Basically it consumed all the stacks of light that I had, which allowed me to get out of here when I normally should have and would have died. So very important to have. It's a great mod, save many lives, and yeah, basically it's what made doing these lost sectors very easy. So I highly recommend it. Now let's get right back to the video and enjoy, guys. And you can also go for finishers here if you want. So then after you take him out, you are going to be able to spawn the next 2 champions after you deal with all the ads. And then you're going to have some wyverns that you have to deal with, one of the most annoying enemies. Oh, there's a little pro shot right there. Just go over with your guillotine and then just sword's gate out of there. So again, you're able to see how good the Witherhoard is for taking out these ads. And yeah, it's like I said, this is what I found to be the best way to run this. It's incredibly easy. The Minotaur literally takes one hit from the guillotine. The Wyverns are the real bosses of this whole Lost Sector, I would say. There you see I go out to one. You might have saw I got Protective Light buffed there, but the Witherhoard actually took him out anyway while I was dead. So again, it's an amazing weapon to have. So basically, the name of the game here is to clear out the rest of the ads, and then once you clear all the ads out, you're able to go over and deal with the barrier champions. So there are some other options you could do here. For instance, if I had a sniper, I'd be able to take him out really easily without even worrying about it. I know some people are going to say they want to use the Lament, which sure, you certainly can. I just personally really like the Witherhoard combo, and I haven't been able to find something to replace that really. So, you know, in the comments below, if you have some other builds that you'd like me to check out, or, you know, that you think are meta, be sure to certainly share them with everyone so we can know. Oh, and yeah, that's another approach that I like to do, is basically freezing him with the melee, so that you're able to take him out, and then you can take out the second one pretty easily after the first one has been downed. These guys can be a little annoying, I'd say, but you can see here there's plenty of cover. You can kind of just cheese them around it and wait to get your health back, and then go in, and the guillotine pretty much takes him out, no problem. So yeah, upon this, you will spawn the boss, and basically it's just the same thing as before, just Witherhoarding all the ads out until you basically, a pro strat here would be to save like 1 or 2 ads, so that you can do boss damage without spawning the rest of the ads. And then I pretty much save my super for this, and I'll super the boss for about half his health, and then I will do a Duskfield Grenade to slow him down, and then I will guillotine him, and it's pretty easy to take him out. You can see we still have 6 revives, and again, we're under 5 minutes. We're only at 4 minutes, so we have plenty of time, plenty of reses. It's really, really relaxed at this point. Nothing to worry about. Another thing, in case I failed to mention, is that you're going to have to do the Master or Legend Lost Sector solo. I recommend the Master. They're much easier, and then basically just wait until the piece you want is going to be dropped. And there you go, he's dead, and you'll see I actually go down, but it's fine because we have all these reses, and basically you just have to loot the chest, which will end the encounter. So definitely make sure you have another couple reses. It would be very tragic if you killed the boss but were not able to get the chest. In that case, just hang back and kill the ads. So then you're going to pull the chest, and this was actually the time I got Necrotic Grip. Luckily enough, I was able to record it. So that's basically it. Just rinse and repeat that, and then I'm going to show you guys some gameplay with the Necrotic Grips. So these are some really cool gauntlets, the exotic perk being Grasp of the Devourer. I'm just going to read it to you guys. Damaging combatants with melee attacks corrupts them with increasing damage over time. Defeating a corrupted combatant spreads the effect to nearby targets and restores your melee energy. Now there's actually a hidden perk I'm going to show you guys in just a minute here, but first I'm just going to show you basically how it works in general. You shoot off your melee and then it shoots off. The hidden thing is that it works with the Thorn. Isn't that crazy? You're just shooting your Thorn shots, and that doesn't generally happen, but your Thorn actually spreads the Necrotic Grip corruption. And it doesn't restore your melee or anything crazy like that, but just the fact that, you know, you can pair melees with Thorn and get this poison effect. I'm sure this is what's leading people to think that poison might be a next subclass later on, because we have this literal poison effect that started with a Thorn in D1, and now we have the Necrotic Grips. So just to show you guys that I'm not full of it, this is Thorn without Necrotic Grips. You can see it's not spreading the effect at all, it's just putting it on one enemy. But then again, with the Necrotic Grips, you can see just insane, you know, nothing wild. Obviously it's not the most DPS, it's not, you know, this or that, but it's just really cool that you're able to spread out your, you know, devour and corruption effect. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy some gameplay with the Necrotic Grip and the Thorn, which apparently is the combo that it came with. And you know, maybe for trials this might be pretty cool. You know, if all 3 of your enemies are sort of together, you melee one of them, you know, you shoot off your distance melee, or you just shoot them with Thorn. You know, you can spread an effect kind of like Monarch, how you like poison them. So this could be meta, this could be something cool, I don't know. Definitely worth getting Necrotic Grip, if nothing else. Good for ad clear even without Thorn, but you can just see with Thorn it just compounds the effect like crazy, and you're able to just do great amounts of clearing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and drop in the comments what you thought, if you think there are any better loadouts for the Lost Sectors, and what you're thinking of Necrotic Grips or some of the other exotics you got so far. Also, what you guys want to see in the future. So yeah, also subscribe, drop a follow on the Twitch, and join the community Discord if you want. I'll link it down below. And have a beautiful day, you beautiful people.